Hey guys, how are you?
Hi,
Hey,
we're
I'm
good. And
good.
yourself?
I'm doing great. So to start, it is very funny for me that Vampirina is getting her own live action show because my niece is 5, just discovered it on kids' YouTube for herself. And so she has been
Oh,
watching Vampirina, so that has become a thing. But it made me want to ask both of you, you have the vampires and you have the witches, which is such a specific thing for especially kids, because there's the spooky kids who rarely get what they kind of like. How does that feel for both of you to kind of fill that little gap for kids who tend to be a little bit more spooky rather than, the other kind of content that is for them out there.
feels an honor,
It's a huge honor.
Weird
I
is
think it's
great.
crazy.
I like it. I think I love it so much. I was I was born in September, she was born in October.
October.
Actually, happy birthday month, by the way. I forgot to tell her. But
Happy
what
birthday,
you
man.
call it. So like literally that's like our season. We love fall, we love
Oh
Halloween.
yeah.
So, I always loved, wizards and vampires and just all the spooky stuff like that. So I'm really happy to know that I can be able to do that. Especially I have a little sister and she loves it so much as well. So it just means a lot.
My little sister is the cutest, by the way. I love her little sister.
She's a little gremlin sometimes. I
It's
love her
okay.
though.
She's a ball of happiness. I love her.
We'll say
But
I'm a November.
it's
Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
oh no,
You
no,
were
you're good.
so
I was just
I
like,
was just
yeah.
saying I'm a November kid, so I was this a similar way. I was like, I
Wow.
like the spooky.
September, October,
Um,
November.
yeah, we got the whole gambit of the
We got the
Halloween
crew.
months. But how is it though? Because I know you both get to be on Vampirina and you both get to be on Wizards. What for you guys is the most fun about getting to kind of share this universe, not only with like newer audiences, because Wizards used to be, I was a little too old
Mhm.
for it, but Wizards used to exist when I was younger, and so did Vampirina. But how is it to like now share it in a completely new way with audiences together?
I think it's so beautiful to see how people are like opening their hearts and
Mhm.
opening their eyes to these new kind of versions of it because they are still the same things and the same kind of plots and storylines that we
Yeah.
know and love. And we still learn a lot of some incredibly lessons that I've had to learn as I've become V. Um,
Yeah,
but
you're just
it's
expanding like the creativity. I think that's the beautiful thing about it. We have all these hardworking people that are coming together to all do one thing that, they love, they know and love. And I think that really just shows on screen for both of our shows and everything. And it's just a beautiful thing to be able to have that creativity shown, not only just for newer generation, but also for older generation as well. It's just such a blessing.
yeah.
When I know Vampirina is, all the episodes are coming out later, and it is, some people have seen some, but they haven't seen all. But I wanted to ask both of you this: has there been any fan interaction with, because Wizards already had a season? Has there been any interaction with fans that you've just been like, this is the coolest thing about being on these shows right now?
Okay, I have a big one. So I go to the studio in LA and I was doing a contemporary class and my teacher was like, "Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you. I just had a private with this little girl named Peyton and she was telling me how cuz I was asking her what shows she likes on Disney Channel. And this little girl Peyton was telling her about how she loves these new shows called Electric Bloom, Vampirina, and Wizards of Waverly Place. And she was like, and my teacher said, "You know that Kenzi, who plays Vampirina, goes to the studio, right?" And she was like, "What?" And then the next day in class, she came up on Zoom and I got to say hi to her. And we went around and said our Halloween costumes as like a little get to know me. And she goes, "I think I'm gonna be Vampirina for Halloween." And I started crying in the middle of class because it was so sweet and just such a sincere moment for me because I was like, okay, I know that I've made an impact in someone's life and that's a main thing of what I wanted to do. So it's
So sweet.
yeah, I'm gonna like cry right now, but it was so sweet and that was like a huge I made it moment for me.
Oh,
My Shayla.
hi Shayla. What about for you? Has there been any with Wizards throughout, the return and now into this season?
Yeah, there was actually this one. I went to Sky Zone with my little sister, Corey, and these two little girls, I didn't see them running up to me at first because I was turned around from them, but these two little girls had ran up to me and gave me like a big hug, and I just turned around. I didn't know them, so like they were like, "We love you, Billy. Where's your wand?" And yeah, we love you. And they just kept going on and on about it. And I was like, it literally like it felt so special to me and everything. Like they just kept calling me Billy, and for whatever reason that made me feel really happy. Like obviously they don't know my name. They were really young and everything, but they were super sweet, and it just made me happy to know that at least I'm doing something right. I'm doing something right by playing this character. And I'm just, again, it's really nice to know that you make like an impact on people's lives and that, they like to watch your show. It's comforting. A show is, in my opinion, is not just a show. Like, it can be memories, it can hold memories. Like, I feel like when you see like an old show that maybe you used to watch when you were little, like, everything just comes crashing back. And that just means so much to me. It feels so surreal to know that I'm in that position. I just feel ridiculously grateful.
Absolutely.
One I wanted to ask because I'm old. Well, I wanted to ask because I'm old. I remember when you had to like buy Disney, and like I would like beg my mom. I was like, "Can you buy Disney so that I could watch these shows when I was a kid?" And so I know that like I'm a millennial. Millennials have their own kind of relationship with Disney, but what for you guys were the shows like Vampirina and Wizards that like you loved when you were younger that like now getting to be a part of that for a new generation is just so exciting because you loved shows like X, Y, and Z.
Yeah, I mean, when I was little, I was obsessed with Disney Junior, so I would actually watch the Vampirina cartoon. This was kind of like a bit newer, but I used to watch Puppy Dog Pals, which was like the cutest thing because I'm obsessed with animals, so I loved that. And I also watched, I don't know if this is Disney or not, but Fancy Nancy. Do you know who that is?
Fancy Nancy.
I
Disney.
loved Fancy.
Is that Disney?
I think it's Disney, but I loved Fancy Nancy when I was little. And then as I got a little older, I would say like 8 to 10, I was still to this day I am, but Descendants, trilogies, the Zombies franchise, Teen Beach, Camp Rock, oh, there's so many. Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was huge. Um, Lizzie McGuire was huge.
Of course, we love Lizzie.
Wizards Beyond Waverly, Beyond Wizards of Waverly Place. Really just like all the major Disney Channel shows I absolutely love, and I still to this day do.
Just so comforting to go back and watch them.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff she said, like Lizzie McGuire, for example, I also was a big fan of Jessie. I love Zack and Cody. Of course, Teen Beach was my jam. Descendants. I also really loved. I don't think this is Disney, but Power Rangers, Mighty Morphin Dino Charge, I think it was. I was obsessed with that. I loved it. I think that's how you. I think it was Mighty Morphin Dino Charge or something like that. Really?
Really? She's so mad at me. I just told her that I've never seen Power Rangers before. Never.
Okay, we're gonna
Well,
watch it.
that you gotta go watch it because it's on
We're gonna
Netflix
binge it.
and it is pretty crazy.
Okay.
I love
Especially
it.
the
I'll be watching
90s one. If you watch the
Mhm.
90s one, it's
Yes.
a journey. That's what I grew up with was the 90s one. But for a last thing, I just want to say, like, thank you guys so much for talking with me. It is so nice to kind of see you guys continue the trend for new generations because it was always fun for us. And now to see like the new ones have it. So thank you guys. And I can't wait for everyone to get to see both your shows.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.